Hey, what's up, people? Quick update from my prison cell. As the bars, I get some sunlight in my bars. Uh-oh. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, I just have to do one thing before I go back outside. I had to stay home today. I blew a speaker in my car. Yeah, he must have been a motivational speaker because I am feeling pretty good about myself. I just can't get the taste out of my mouth right now. No, but seriously, I blew a speaker in my car. I had to go fix that immediately because it wasn't the speaker, it was the whole radio. And everybody knows I drive a 94 Buick Century station wagon with 7,000 miles on it. I gotta keep it gem mint. So say goodbye to the auto reverse. I'm feeling pretty bad about that. I got myself an Alpine Benzie box. I haven't bought a car radio since I got it from Trevor in Washington Square Park for like 20 bucks. And he says he wasn't gonna buy crack with it, but I didn't care. I needed a radio at the time. Yeah.
Can I take the sticker off?
No, don't ever take the sticker off. That's what makes it cool. All right?
Really?
Yeah, and then when you take the sticker off, we're going to put the sticker on something else. We'll put it underneath your hat. Got my kids the World Series championship. Remember we made that video? We made the video that we weren't Yankee fans anymore. That was to fool the Yankee gods. That was to fool the sports gambling gods. It worked. My plan worked. And my plan of not trading during the day has worked well today. If you know, the last couple of times I've been talking to you about reversals will be the only thing we trade. So I just set up a trade today, and if a few stocks went negative, I set it up to go short. And look at it looks like I made some money today, especially on the Quid and the Baidu reversals, and the I think there was U.S. Steel in there. Oh no, Joy Global somewhere in there. Bottom line, I wasn't even here, and I made money. That is a great job. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh, here's the main thing is we've been talking about dry ships, DRYS, and the shipping index, and the Baltic Dry Shipping Index, and all the companies, and all the hype of this global recovery, and all the reasons the stock market's gone up for the last 8 or 9 months. Now, if you truly believe there's a global economy boom that's about to start, I think you're wrong. I think you're also wrong about thinking that the economy in America has turned the corner to the extreme that the stock market has reflected. I think you're wrong about that. I also think you're wrong if you think that the market's not going to pull back at least 1,000 points sometime before it gets to, let's say, 12,000. As careless and as idiotic as I sound where I said stock will only go up till the end of the year, so I did say September 18th.
Can I wear my shoes and have something and have pretzels?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's awesome day today. So yeah, I guess you don't understand that. It's only been like 3 years. I told you not to keep screaming my name when I'm making a video. It's reality. It's reality television. What are you gonna do about it? The bottom line is, and if I say that phrase one more time, I think I'm up to about 1 million with that one. The bottom line. Well, cut to the chase. Bottom line. You know how I feel about these, whatever they're called. Yeah, no, you can't. Oh, you thought I was going to say yes on that one? No, you can't. Just want to throw you a little curveball there. You can't play on my phone. Sorry. He's all confused now. Thought you said I could do whatever I want. Thought you said, but you said, I said, you said, he said, you said, I said, you said, he said. No. Ah, look at that. 2 no's in a row. See, you should have cut and ran. I said you could do whatever you want, and you had TV and pretzels. You couldn't just leave that alone. You had to push. So let me get to the point I'm trying to make. If you have a stock, okay, that hasn't recovered since the March lows, and when I was talking about March lows, when on GE, when there was rumors of GE going out of business and the stock dipped under $6, and I told everybody to buy some $7.50 calls, whatever the case may be. And I said, this is the bottom. And that was about February 27th, something around there, when GE was going out of business. Like, that is a good sign to be maybe dipping your toe in this market again for a short-term rally. Never thought the market would rally like it did. That's why come June is when I gave up. And I said, you know what, we're probably just going to rally right through the summer and the spring, right probably to September 18th. And you know what? If you check out September 18th, that pretty much was a good time to get out of the market. You might have had a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but generally that was a pretty good day to, if you sold everything, you probably wouldn't be too upset about what you did. But what I'm trying to say is tonight we have dry ships earnings, dries, whatever the hell you want to call it. The stock that basically ruined my career one more time. A stock that I was shorting in May of 2007, saying that it's impossible for this company to make this kind of money. The more I read about the company, it seemed like a fraud. And I was like, you know what? These fraud momentum stocks can just ruin you. And I got hammered, and I covered the short. I think it was 110. I think it maybe went up to 115 at most, and then went down to $3. But that's a story that every stock did that. But here with the dry ships, we have a stock that I think it's only up 100% off the lows. And every stock across the board has gone up 200, 300% off those lows from March. And it's not been able to, get any sort of traction whatsoever. And the bottom line is, forget about charts and fundamentals and all that stuff. I do most of my stuff on sentiment, how I feel about the market. I go against the trend. If everyone's feeling one way, I like to go the other way. It works with gambling, works in the stock market. If everybody's thinking one thing, you might want to go the other way. But with the dry ships, okay, nobody likes the stock, which is one positive. But the main thing is, forget about charts. Let's talk about relative strength. That's very important. When the market's rallying and your stock's sitting there doing nothing, you're relatively weak. And when the market rallies and your stock has a decent day, not with that same enthusiasm as the regular market, you've got a weak stock. Now, dry ships covers all those categories. There's no reason that anybody should own this stock ever again, unless you're planning on either losing 7 points and have it go to 0, and you're hanging on for the hope that the shipping company would, the shipping companies are going to start making money again. Because if there's a global economic recovery ensuing, ship something. Oh, so you're doing really, really well with coal and that and the oil and potash and everything. Ship it. Ship something. Ship it. Shut up and ship it. Give me something dry. Ship it. You need cardboard? Ship it. Lumber? Ship it. Whatever. Dry bulk shipping. Ship something. Somebody make money. I've seen pictures of all their ships out in the Indian Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, just rotting. They're not making any money. Which is also kind of holds me to the fact that maybe this entire rally, which if you break it down and you think about it rationally, you can't. You can't break it down rationally. It doesn't make any sense. What it comes down to is that we, the shorting people, the people that thought the market should have run out of steam, that we've gone too far, too fast, and all those other cliches, we're right, but yet we can't make money shorting the stock market because it will crush you. That's why you wait for days like this, and these are the days of retribution. These are the days where you get to say, see, you see, we are topping out. You see, if I just wait. But you know what? I guarantee you, let's see where the quid are right now. I bought more quid today. They're at 22.15. Where'd I get done at today? I bought more. Unbelievable. I didn't even buy it at a good price. It's stupid. Shouldn't have been trading that nonsense. Baidu was the only good trade of the day. That was nice. Here's the thing. Are we actually going to sell off tomorrow? Personally, I think we will. But chances are we won't. Because the government's sitting there just taking in the stock. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Putting the money into the market, trying to make people feel better. Trying to make this whole media sensation about how everything's fine. You know what? If everything was fine, you still wouldn't hear people complaining. 9 out of 10 people that I spoke to at the last 5 or 6 gatherings, nobody seems to be happy. Nobody seems to be, excited for the future. I still hear the phrase, in this economy. When that stops happening, maybe there's something good. But God damn it, ship something. That's all I care about right now. Bottom line, there it is again. I'm hanging on to the dry ships. I'm hedged. There's a limit to my loss, but I really would prefer the stock to get finally to $8 to $9 to $10. Chances are it's not going to happen. This is one of those moments. I'm putting a lot on the line on dry ships long. Okay? Now here's one of those times, whether or not it's worked for you, the story is, normally when I go into an earnings report thinking one way, it never does work out. So take that any way you want, and good luck to you, because the earnings are coming out in about 40 minutes, but this company's retarded. They could release the numbers at 8 o'clock tonight. Sorry. So dry ships, DRYS. One time for Crow. Let's see this thing open up at $8, $9, $10 tomorrow, which is probably not going to happen.